Morning. I wanted to start again with this tea and tarot with my favorite book, Carry Your Own Backpack. And I have a couple copies of this book. I was gracious enough to receive um, a few copies. So if anybody ever wanted a copy of this book, just leave a comment and I can either get that to you, the information to you on Amazon, or I do have a couple copies. I have like two copies left from the author. And yeah, just let me know or message me if you'd like a copy of that. And so, Carry Your Own Backpack by Holly Schneider. And we were talking about backpacks yesterday, and today I was going to talk about the mantra of her backpack, which is what you focus on grows. If you focus on the emotional drama, that will grow. If you focus on what you can do, do your part. They're called buckets, and I love to use the bucket analogy that Holly has in her book. The big bucket is like right now, this overwhelm that I have. There's so much going on with my family and with, my boyfriend, and, we're thinking about moving or in the process of thinking about finding a new place to live, and just a lot going on. So we have these big buckets. And when you have a big bucket, you have three buckets. You have a little bucket, a medium-sized bucket, and a large bucket. The big bucket is like you make a plan. The medium-sized bucket is you do your part. And the little bucket is you let it go. So if it's a little bucket, like let's say Phil's brother calls and barks that he needs something off his property in a month, and Phil's in the middle of radiation. To me, that's a little bucket. Let it go. We got bigger fish to fry. We got more priorities to do than that. And so you do your part. You tell him, right now he's going through some radiation. We will deal with it when we can, when we have a place to put this other thing. We will deal with it then. And if you get rid of it, we will take you to court. So that is doing our part. And then it's let it go. Let it go, move on, put it in, don't even put it in your backpack, just let it go. And in the backpack is your value system. That's what I was trying to say yesterday with, like your finances and your religious beliefs and your all that kind of thing is your North Star, or where you're headed. And that is like the direction that you want to go in your life. And so that's like your North Star, and that's in your backpack. And another example of buckets would be I think I've kind of let it slip out a little bit. My brother's been ill, and it's really bothering me. And so that's a big bucket. And so you got to make a plan. So I'm going to be seeing my doctor today. And I'm going to make a plan saying, I really want to have a close relationship with my brothers. And we really haven't had that, and they aren't very close to Phil because of a complicated marital situation. They like my ex-husband or separated husband more than they like my boyfriend, and they choose him over my boyfriend. And so that's a big bucket. How do we fix this? How do we just make that plan to say, I'm going to focus on what I can control and not the drama of the situation. So that's what I love about this book is you focus on what you can control, not so much what is actually happening to you. You only focus on what you can control about that situation. So you make a plan, do your part, and let it go. Big bucket, medium-sized bucket, small bucket. So yeah, so that's my plan today, to really focus on this backpack and the tools that are involved. It's a great book. It's on Amazon, and if you can apply those tools and think of life as a backpack that you're carrying towards your North Star, and you focus on whatever you're focusing on is going to grow, it really does change your life. So, all right, I'm just going to pick one card today. Sorry, I know it's taking long to pick both decks. The King of Cups is on the bottom, which is like that nurturing, emotional, yeah, the King of Cups. So that's like the parental. And we're picking this card, which is the King of Wands. So lots of king cards, a lot of court cards. And this, wands are about action. So maybe it's that I should take some action today and do my part and let it go. And so yeah, so that's my tea and tarot. And I hope that you have a great day.